Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your wax cigar with Mega Bubbler Diamond Dab of the Day. Hello, everybody. We've got it loaded, ready to go. Actually, I can't wait. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Welcome. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, send a like, and I reply to all comments. Let's get started with today's topic. It's a winner. What's the most powerful word in the English language? You could say surrender, from wars where people have surrendered. You could say love. Love is a very important word. But do you think about the word? Do you think about one little word? Well, the most powerful two-letter word is no. Saying no is absolutely the most powerful thing a person can do. But sometimes we have to learn to say it and what we should be saying no to. Humans are naturally social. We want to help others and feel comfortable. And we want to help others when they don't feel comfortable, feel more comfortable. So guess what? It's always easier to say yes. It makes us look better. We feel better when we're helping others. But sometimes saying yes too much can leave us, you, me, stretched too thin. And people then begin to expect everything of us, everything. For that reason, it's important to learn to say no to certain people and to certain things. When we say no, we take control of our own lives. It puts us back in the driver's seat and lets us live the lives we want to be living. It doesn't make us selfish because we can choose who we want to help and when. When we learn to say no to others in social situations, we also learn how to say no to ourselves. This can help us be stricter with ourselves and become much more effective in personal relationships and work. Working on learning to say no to many habits that are unhealthy is really an important thing, and maybe we should learn them one at a time, like we do everything, little bits at a time. Don't help others when you are stressed out. It's natural to want to help others, but it wouldn't be a detriment to you. It wouldn't be a negative thing when you have work of your own piling up. Your own stress is piling up. You've got to learn to say no when your workload is full. It explains that you can't take anything more right now and that you're happy to help once things ease up. Say no to excuses. People make excuses when they don't have a real reason for performing unsatisfactorily. I failed because of blah, 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 rather than I failed and I'll do better next time. We don't want to think that people are making excuses because we want to believe the best in people. But if we want to succeed, we need to say no to excuses and accept nothing less than that in our expectations. We need to say no to gossiping. We all love a bit of good gossip, but we don't like hearing that we've been gossiped about. So we should reciprocate for others. It can be hard to learn to say no to gossip, the fun stuff. As social animals, we often build bonds through a mutual dislike of something or someone. But rather than saying it behind their back, be honest with them. Tell them why they've angered you if it happened. It'll make us feel much better because it's a much more responsive and mature person. Say no to wasting time. By golly, going for coffee in the middle of a workday is a great way for a welcome break. But there's a thin line between a welcome break and wasting time. You all know what I'm talking about. So let's learn to recognize when a break is turned into wasting time and be a little stricter with ourselves and others. We can still have breaks. Everybody can, without eating, into the time that you have to do work tasks. Say no to waiting when you don't need to. When we ask things of others, we can't always expect it right away. Waiting is something, unfortunately, that we're all used to. But we shouldn't have to wait when we don't need to. If it's possible to do a task yourself, or you think someone is taking longer than they need to, learn a way to address it. Give others a reasonable deadline, and yourself and follow up. By setting those boundaries, we'll find that things will get done in a much crisper, more organized, and efficient way. Say no to clutter if you can. Your workplace, your hangout place should reflect your mindset. Mine does. When your workplace is tidy and organized, I just dusted today, you will find your thoughts will be cleaner and clearer as well. Take a few minutes every day before you go to work to organize your space so when you come home, it's going to look great. Except that your desk is going to get messy. Mine does, okay? As you go along, try to begin with a fresh start and a fresh mind every morning and straighten something out. Say no to useless tasks in life. My golly, of course. Do you really need to organize that again right now? It's essential to contour and remember what makes you feel efficient, okay? And not wasting time. Those are the two things, because wasting our time on useless things wastes our time and energy. So we need to learn to prioritize. That's right. Find the things that really matter and complete the less important tasks whenever we get to them. Remember to say no, if you can, to distractions. People work best when they're focused. That means you got to minimize any and all possible distractions. Turning off the TV, putting your phone on silent. Get in the flow with whatever you're doing. Say no to mixing work and life, maybe. That's right. Maybe you don't want to bring stuff home from the office. Keep work out of the home if you can. Mrs. Stoner doesn't have to work at home, never did. She leaves it at her office. Unfortunately, Mr. Stoner, Senior Stoner, had to work at home all my adult life. If you can say no to procrastination, it's a wonderful thing. It's one of the hardest things to say no to, because we get caught up in the planning of something rather than the thing itself. And we joke and kid ourselves into thinking useless tasks are important. So to focus ourselves, maybe we should make a list of to-do tasks for a day. And if we find ourselves making up other equally important tasks, say no to them and come back to what's actually important. It's a challenge, isn't it, to learn to say no in our lives? But if we start being a little stricter with ourselves and others, guess what? We will see improvement. We will see more efficiency in our time. Frankly, we'll see a better day out of it. Let's take that hit on steroids on my wax cigar. Here we go, everybody. Cheers. Oh my goodness. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, everybody. Tell your friends. Tell your families. Join the family. Hit a like, and I respond to all comments. It's a pleasure being with all of you today, and I appreciate, as you know, each and every one. Cheers, everyone, and have a wonderful day.